He has a prosthetic leg now, and he races.
Yeah.
And he's actually, if you ever around Jordan, he's really open about it. But that's one thing he says. Just because I don't have half my leg doesn't mean I'm going to not do what I want to do. He goes out there and he drives a race car.
And what was cool about it was when we posted some of those pictures from the victory visit, he saw a picture of Justin Evans and Joey Tanner looking at some of the highlights of some of the visits and tours that they do. You know, they go out and do skiing, and he saw that. He goes, "Hey, that's the hallway that I learned how to run in after I got my prosthetic."
Right, I saw that.
And when he got his prosthetic and they were working with him, remember those
the marks in the floor?
Yeah.
All the start finish line.
Right.
And he said that's the hallway that I learned how to run in after I got my leg.
Oh, that's so cool.
Was cool. And then the other thing was Jacob Farman, Wee Man, crew chief for Patrick Dills down at Cottage Grove in the 5D sprint car. He was in and out of Shriners for 21 years with surgeries and therapy, and he's been a former mini sprint driver, and he's one heck of a crew chief.
There's more of them out there than what you think.
Man, it's cool. I mean, but they live normal lives and they don't feel sorry for themselves, and why should they?
It's
normal dudes
to
like
us.
the rest of us.
Yeah, it's very humbling to us. What the heck was that?
Widescreen playing around with buttons.
Widescreen. Yeah, so, it's amazing that we take it for granted that we don't have any prosthetic limbs or anything, and it's humbling to see that those kids can do so well with disabilities. It's awesome.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, it does.
But
hats off to them.
You guys, what you did, and especially with Buzz, what we did at the Northwest Race Car Show presented by Jetstream Aqua Massage and Moxie Media Promotions, as well as the Shriners Cup, and everything that the racing community has done for these kids is just outstanding. And for you guys to be able to go up there and see where the money's going and how they're putting what we're doing down here with local Saturday night racing and how it affects the big picture, that's just awesome, being able to do that.
It's very enlightening to go up there and see all that.
It was,
to say the least.
Yep. A very, very honorable moment, to be associated with that. In that tour, there was some conversations that took place with some of us from media and racers, and kind of learning what's what and what's going on. And we're going to talk about some of that later with one of our call-in guests tonight. One of our call-in guests tonight is Justin Duty. Now, Justin didn't get to make the tour because he was just landing. They were leaving the hospital to go pick him up. He was coming back from Texas, and he's been back there with Tyler Erb, doing some late model stuff, and we've got some news on Justin tonight. We'll talk about that. We're also going to talk with Nikki Gamell from Sunset Speedway, talking about her. Now, they had the big annexation meeting last night for Sunset Speedway, so they can kind of figure out what's going on, if they're going to annex that area in and how it's going to affect the racetrack. So hopefully that went well. We're going to hear from Nikki in about a half hour, in the 7 o'clock hour. She's going to call in and talk with us, and we'll get the scoop on that. Some very interesting conversations took place up there with John Duty. I said, "Hey, listen, do you mind if I talk about some of this on the air?" He's like, "Yeah, sure. I'm not worried about it. Go ahead." So what I learned about John was we won't see him a whole bunch here in the Pacific Northwest or even on the West Coast in the 2017 season. They're heading back to – they're going to be based out of Texas this year, their racing team. Based out of Texas. They're going to head back to Justin's going to leave and head to a race in Nebraska. And from there, he's shooting down to Missouri to run the Show Me 100, one of the most prestigious dirt track races in all of America. Justin's going to go there and take his shot, with some of the big guys. And
he's going to be taking his shot zigzagging across the country is what I understand.
Oh, he's going all over.
Yeah. How cool.
World of Outlaws tour, boys.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what Justin's going to be doing this year.
Let's save some of this for when Justin calls in.
We will, but just kind of letting everybody know what we're going to talk about. It's going to be very interesting. I think some people will be surprised. And, I mean, how great is it for a kid? He's got a lot of good racing years ahead of him, and he's really just coming into his own. And
he's just coming into his prime.
Yeah, that kid is gonna. You're gonna know Justin, and I'll say it as a national name in the late model ranks. Yeah. I don't doubt that at all.
He'll make it.
He can drive.
Yeah.
And I talked with him on the phone yesterday, and I'm going to tell you something. We talked for 45 minutes and I probably said 10 words.
That's not hard to do with Justin.
This kid is pumped. I mean,
That's hard to do with Corey, though. I mean, how'd that happen?
I just sat back, had him on speaker, and just sat there and listened, going, wow, this kid, I mean, there's no messing around. What a great opportunity that he has. And to be connected with someone like Tyler Erb, who Erb is very fast. I mean, Tyler Erb he's no joke. So there's some, a good connection there to work with for him to,
oh, yeah.
I don't want to say as a mentor, but as a mentor. I mean,
yeah. It's going to be interesting. I want to hear it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll talk with him after we talk with Nikki in the 7 o'clock hour. So you guys want to take a quick break, and we'll come back here to the Jetstream Aqua Massage Studio and get this thing rolling. It's been a very fast 35 minutes already.
It has.
So we'll go to our first break, and we will be right back in about 4.5 minutes on Northwest Dirt News.
Do you wake up in the morning in a slump? Looking for a new career or change of pace? Well, let Northwest Trucking Academy be your source. Dave Stahl and his team of highly experienced instructors will give you the skills you need. Whether you have no idea what the brake pedal is or you just need a refresher course, Northwest Trucking Academy will give you a customized training program to meet your needs. In as little as 4 weeks, you can be on your way across the country with your new career. Located on Highway 99 in Tangent, Oregon, Northwest Trucking Academy will get you ready for a new, fast-paced, and highly rewarding career. Give them a call at 541-248-3461 or look them up online at nwtruckingacademy.com. Classes start the first Monday of every month, and don't forget to use promo code MOXIE. That's MOXIE, and receive $100 off your tuition.
Jetstream Aqua Massage, located in the Heritage Mall, is your answer for the relaxation you've been looking for. Our massage beds will help you with stress, anxiety, increase circulation, muscle tension, improve sleep, pain reduction, decrease muscle spasms, increase your range of motion, and help with the everyday aches and pains of life. And at only $1 per minute, we'll save you time and money. 20 minutes in one of our machines is equal to 1 hour of traditional massage. We have gift certificates available for the perfect stocking stuffers. All TENS units are on sale now, and don't forget your BioFreeze. Jetstream Aqua Massage. It's not just a massage, it's an experience.
Crocker's Cars is located on Santiam Highway across the street from Walmart in Lebanon, Oregon. We've been providing the finest pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and RVs since 1983. Crocker's Cars has been in business for 31 years, offering quality used vehicles that meet your needs. With our experience and professionalism and no-hassle buying, customers really do come first here at Crocker's Cars. Crocker's Cars, where quality is the difference. Look us up on the web at crockerscars.com for a full line of inventory, or give us a call at 541-258-2175. 541-258-2175. Race fans, are you ready for the biggest, baddest, fastest street stock tour this side of the Mississippi River? The Road to the Iron Giant is coming to a racetrack near you.
8 different tracks that will test the best talent in the West on both dirt and asphalt. Don't miss the kickoff to the 2017 series on April 29th at the Bobby Morley Memorial at Sunset Speedway.
On May 20th, we prepare for the war at the southern border at Southern Oregon Speedway in White City.
Hold on to your lug nuts, race fans. June 3rd, the Street Stocks take on the Sportsman Division of Madras Speedway.
If that wasn't exciting enough, they're going to do it all again on June 10th in round number 2, the Street Stocks versus Sportsman at River City Speedway in St. Helens.
June 24th, we head to Cottage Grove Speedway to honor the memory of racing legend Mark Howard at the 11th Annual Mark Howard Memorial Wallbanger Cup in a 52-lap, $1,026 to win feature event.
July 29th, things get hot and heavy when the dirt cars invade the asphalt at Douglas County Speedway.
August 26th, a tidal wave of action hits Coos Bay Speedway as the best of the best battle at the beach.
September 3rd wraps up the action as the series championship gets settled at the 2nd Annual Iron Giant Championship night at Willamette Speedway in Lebanon. One driver walks away with the Iron Giant trophy and the title of Iron Man.
We'll sell you the whole seat,
but you'll only need the edge. Now, back to the Jetstream Aqua Massage Studio for more Northwest Dirt News live on Spreaker Radio.
Yes, we are.
Okay, I turned the volume down on that. Is that all it needs?
Good to go. All right.
We're having some fun now.
Everything come out all right?
Yeah.
Well, between I mean, this is always a zoo here in the Jetstream Aqua Massage Studio, especially like the first hour. We're still feeling out where we're going with the show, and Buzz stops by and things are going crazy for a little while.
Things are always crazy when Buzz stops by.
Oh, yes, they are.
That's just the way it goes.
I'm not sure if that was Chris Knobsinger that just drove by out front or not, but it looked like him. I wanted to say, when Chris was doing the track and stuff, he spent so much time out there. His truck always looked like crap.
It is.
Well, I saw him in Lebanon the other day. His truck's clean. he's got to be much happier.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Poor
Chris.
Oh, gotta love that.
That's
so
awesome.
Shout out to Chris Knobsinger.
Yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah. We're already missing him. I mean, when I was out there on Saturday, I was like, it's not, things are going to be different at the track with some of the people that aren't going to be there this year, and especially with Christopher.
Chris, and Rick.
Yeah. I mean, especially with Christopher not being there, it's a different feeling.
It's going to be different, but I'm sure we'll be fine,
I mean, we're
going to have to be.
We'll be good.
Yep.
We're going to have some fun. What do you got going on over there, Corey? You came back and you're typing away on your phone. And
I'm actually communicating.
Actually.
Yeah, this is real stuff. I'm actually communicating with you on duty right now, so.
Really?
Yeah, go ahead and finish what you're saying.
Well, hang on. We got a problem over here.
Uh-oh.
We were talking about how Buzz is getting pumped for race season.
Yeah.
Look what he's doing right now.
Yeah, he's scoping that stuff out, isn't he?
He's over there looking at the carts going,
He's distracted.
how am I going to fit in that seat?
Well, if you can fit in it, Buzz can definitely fit in it, Corey.
Yeah, I got a little more girth than Buzz. Belt line. Why? You guys are filthy minded, you know it?
Dude, I thought you were talking about the mullet.
Well, no, I'm not that cool anymore.
Oh, it's a skullet.
My nephew said he had a picture of Corey from prom he was sporting a mullet.
I did not sport the mullet. I made the mullet famous. I'm not going to lie. I rocked that stuff like Elvis. It was a beautiful thing,
Elvis
man.
never had a mullet.
Who had a better mullet, you or Billy Ray Cyrus? That's a country singer.
Yeah.
Really gay virus? Who's that?
Really gay?
Oh, God.
He must be a country singer.
Oh, man. That figures. Corey doesn't like NASCAR. He doesn't like country. What the heck?
What's wrong with him?
I like country.
Don't know.
I don't like this stuff today they call country.
Country rock.
It's not country rock.
That's
country
why
pop.
they call it country rock.
It's country pop. It's these guys that couldn't make it in pop music that go and sing about a dirt road and a beer and an old
All right,
truck.
let's get back to the show.
Buzz will tell you. Buzz.
But Buzz is sitting back at the table and he hasn't even picked his mic up yet.
I hear the train coming.
Don't ever do that again.
That was one of the legends, man. That's Johnny Cash.
Yeah, I thought you'd appreciate that.
Love Johnny Cash. I'll give you that.
I'm kind of a Waylon Jennings guy myself.
Yep, my favorite.
That guy's good. God,
Okay.
man, you were worse than a high schooler.
They wanted some info as it pertains to the show.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, boy.
We don't believe you, but we'll take your word for it.
Yep.
Okay. So
where are we at there, pilot?
Pilot to co-pilot.
We're going to now. Nikki was scheduled to call in at 7. She's out there still pressure washing. Believe it or not, I talked to her at 10 o'clock this morning. She's out there running a pressure washer at Sunset Speedway. She says I'll be out here till about 6 o'clock, 6:30ish. I said, all right, well let's get you in about 7. She says great. So we're gonna kind of freestyle until 7 o'clock. I mean, we've got a lot to talk about. I really, really want to talk with Nikki about the Sunset meeting results. The annexation because that's a big topic. It's going to affect what's going on up north with dirt track racing here in the Northwest.
Well, I sent a text to Craig Armstrong to see if he might be able to give any insight on that, but I haven't heard back from him yet.
Yeah, well, that's a busy man.
He is a very busy man. He's got a lot of responsibility back there.
He does, and he's still in the game.
Yeah. I love old Craig. Craig and Fred.
They've been around a long time.
Yeah.
Susie Q and
sure miss all them people up there at Portland Speedway.
Good group of people. So
Oh man.
So this week, scheduled to race at both Willamette Speedway and Cottage Grove. I did speak with Heather earlier today. She is going to roll over the 100-person promotion from last week when they rained out to this week. So the first 100